So today we've got a new evolution and it is Focused Charge. Unleash thunderous stamina and aggression with composed precision. Master the jockey playstyle and electrify the field with relentless sprint. Spirit. And Stormlight Focus. Okay, I shouldn't be a public speaker, I can tell you that. So we've got the maximum overall of an 85. If you need coins in FC25, lootbar.gg has you covered. They are the cheapest trading platform on the game. From the 28th of November to the 2nd of December, if you buy coins and use the code JT11 at checkout, there is a chance that you could get a 10% coupon during this time to use on your next order. With the fastest delivery system going, used by many FC25 creators such as Zorky, Manny Plus, and even pro owners. So if you need any coins, head over to lootbar.gg, make sure JT11's in the promo code, and hopefully you enjoy. So we got the maximum overall as an 84, maximum 85 defending and playstyles max on the 8. So we've got 5 challenges to do. It's 3 matches, 3 wins in Rush, Champions. Ooh, in fact, you've got to win the Rush, Rivals, Champions or Squad Battles, but the play 3 matches is not in Rush. Just something to always consider, whether that's an error in actually what it should be. Then you've got achieve 1 clean sheet in Rush Rivals Squad Battles, play 2 matches in Rivals Champs or Squad Battles, and win 4 matches in Rush Rivals Champions or Squad Battles. So in total, what we're looking at 7 games maxed out if you go in probably Rivals or Squad Battles more so than anything. We get a big jump on the composure, interceptions, defensive awareness, stamina, jumping, aggression, interception, stamina, and you get the jockey play style. Okay, so it's predominantly based around the defending and physical, which is pretty fine. I get that they're going for the individual stats here, but again, are we looking at just a 1 upgrade or is there multiple? I'm hoping this is just a 1 upgrade, because not getting a full upgrade on a stat and yet going up in overall is going to be really hard to do. So we got +5, so you got +2 at a minimum. I want to see what does, I'm assuming Footbin hasn't got this. Oh no, Footbin does have this. So the overall is a +3, 10 aggression, 10 interception, 5 jumping and defensive awareness, 25 stamina, and 15 composure. The composure is a fantastic one there. So if we are looking a defensive unit, who would be best for that, really? Like, I'm thinking either DM, centre back, or fullback, just to show you what I'm actually looking at. That might help. Obviously, you've got the aggression, the interception, the jumping, awareness, stamina, composure. The composure's a big one. Like, that could be really good for a DM. I'm just trying to think who would fit into an 84 DM and be considerably better at a max 85. Like, that's... Is there no DMs at all? Surely. There is not one single DM in this. Oh, I suppose... Because you are looking at 85... What is we looking at? 80? No, surely there's got to be a DM in there. Because you've got, what? 84 on the... Well, yeah, 84 on the overall. 85 max defending. I am assuming if we go to DMs here, there is got to be a defensive mid that has less than 84 defending. So we go here. So this is going to give us all of them here. So we can go further down. There's the 86s, 85s, so 84s. So now all we need to see is if we go rating and we go max overall 84. So 84 rated, 86, 85. So you go, yeah, so Daley Blind's perfect. Oh, he's a centre back. No, but I mean, he can play DM, so surely he's got to be involved there. You've obviously got, yeah, there's loads that you can do. It must be bugged at the moment. It must not have, like, the full list, because I was going to say, there has got to be a DM that's not got this category, surely. Let's just have a look a bit further down. There's one right there. So let's have a look at the upgrade from like a Ruben Neves, because that's going to be the one. So we want 86 and we're looking for full... No, is it for... No, it's... What is the overall? Hold on. We'll go to the Evolution Builder. It's nice and easy. So back... oh my God. Back out of this. Come on. Right. We'll go Player, Ruben Neves, Evolution Builder, and then we go into Focused Charge. So in terms of the difference then, So we're only getting a +2. Can I click in? Oh my god. I hate when it just doesn't let me go onto the stats. So go there, Evolution Builder. Then we want to go into Focus Charge. And now I want to click this card. I want to then go Player Stats. There we go. Okay, we got it. So in terms of the difference, you're not getting that necessarily a massive jump in stats in the overall sense, like it's only 2 and 2. But, oh, of course, the composure is going to be higher, of course. So what's the max composure on this, in fact? So we've got the max composure of 82. Oh, that's a little bit of an L. So this is going to be better for a considerably lower rated card. Obviously, with Ruben Neves, he's got 88, which is considerably better than a lot of 84s, I can imagine. So if we then we go back out, let's have a look who we've got actually in this, and we'll see the difference that we've got. So someone like my Delit that I've got evolved is never a bad option. So say we go to the end, we'll obviously have the 82 max composure, 82 interceptions, 84 stamina, 86 on the aggression, and his defensive awareness would already be up there. So overall, like it's decent, and I like that they've gone for the individual stats. I really wish that they didn't give him a +3, or at least goes to like, I don't know, just a +1 would have done, or even not even an upgrade, to be honest, and then maybe like maxed out at 86, because really the upgrade itself isn't massive. Like 84 stamina is a very average to higher level at this point. Interceptions the same, composure at 82 realistically is going to be for a card to jump up. So we'd be looking at, like, for instance, if we went into what evolutions do we have that's on the lower side. So say, let's go to, what do we got in the evolutions 2? Let's delete. So like, I mean, that could work. So if we went to the end of this, like, he's now gone up to 85. Even if he was the lower rated, he's maxed out at 82 composure, 82 on the interceptions, 85, 86. And yet, if he was, say, his normal stats, so he's gone from like what, an 82, he would then still be an 85, which is going to be out the way of some evolutions. So you've always got to be careful with what you put him into, because then the next one that comes might take its time to go, to be honest. Like even with this guy, like he's got pretty much everything that you need already. So you've got to always watch what actually goes in here. Like Mendy, again, if we're looking at him, he'd maxed out his composure. Whether he was already there, to be honest, we can kind of have a look at that. So he's got 80 on the composure, 81. Stamina's already way above. So it's not that necessarily big of an upgrade. But if we was to drop it down a little bit more, say we was to go a bit further down, if we keep going, in fact, let's see what we got. In fact, can we go on to just let's go DMs and just see what we've got in the lower sort of category here. Because I don't think I've got that many, surely. So if we went down to, say, like 81 or something. Let's go down and say we pick somebody like Fred. 76 on the composure, 82. Strength a little bit lower. Stamina's obviously very good. Aggression's up there, in fact. So let's go. What about a bit of Busquets? No, great composure on him as well. 76, 83. A lot of the DMs already have it, to be honest. So we're kind of already going. With, obviously, Gravenberch. He'd be a lovely example as well. Let's go on to, because I know he's got multiple cards already, but it's always nice to see from like the get-go, if you've not chosen him for an evolution, you could potentially get quite a decent one from him. So we go Focus Charge, we go Player Stats. So in terms of the upgrade from him, we gain the 6 composure, we gain 9 interceptions, 5 defensive awareness, 5 on the jump in, 7 on the stamina, and 10 on the aggression. So the maxed out on the aggression there. Obviously, like we said, it does take him up to the 81. The good thing with that is obviously then he could like jump into something else as well, which is always nice. So it's where you could make him into something that little bit better. So for instance, with I don't know if the center pillar would actually go into it as well. You can obviously avoid use your evolution builders here. So say we wanted to go, so whack that in, then we obviously go with, if we put centre pillar in there, does it not make him too high, or can we go into the focus then? So you could kind of like rack him up that way. Then obviously you've got the expired ones he could have gone into. But if you've still got them evolutions left, like you're at least you're putting a bit more stats on him. So I would say this one would be really good again to link. It seems to be what they're doing with evolutions is kind of the free ones are almost like a linking factor, and then the paid ones seem to be the bigger upgrade, which I get. Like, of course they're going to make the paid ones that little bit more better, but I mean, even then the Heroic Rise was awful value. So they need to really sort out if they are going to make it that way, that we're kind of having to link the free ones to make a decent card off like 3 or 4 of them. At least make the big ones like the Heroic Rise semi worth it, like 100k or 1,000 points. Make it make sense, to be honest. Obviously then you had a few of the others, the Pitch Predator, some nice upgrades that you get, playstyle pluses, which is always good. So again, that's something I would like to see in the free version, but I can imagine that's going to be more in the double playstyle plus era. So when I'm kind of looking here, I would definitely have a look at what you've already got done in terms of evolution players. Like we already saw with a few of mine that I've got, you can kind of make a nice little link for somebody on this, but I would suggest definitely looking kind of more at the lower end and seeing what you could potentially put together with some players, because naturally you're going to have some players that most definitely could do with the upgrade and some that really don't need to be honest. So if we was to have a look, for instance, at like, I know Eze's not going to be a great example there. He's already got the 82 composure. I think Gravenberch is a great example, to be honest, because you can kind of start off that theme. It will be nice to kind of get into these popular players, because then we can kind of see what people are going for. You're more than likely going to get a lot of people just going with the top end players still, which might not be the best option. Like for instance, if we was to look at someone like a Kanji, he's already got the composure, interceptions, jumping. The stamina would obviously get a little increase. So if we went to it, you're going to get the 13 stamina, you're going to get the 86 aggression. Is it worth that much of the upgrade? Because you get no defensive bonus there. Could you put him into something else instead? That's going to be the big thing that you want to look at. So if, for instance, we whack him into that, we then could go into the defensive dynamo if you really wanted to. I don't know whether that's going to give you much of an upgrade. I don't think it really gives you gives you the jockey plus, I suppose. So depending on what you're after with kind of looking at the 84s, it's going to be nice that at least they are at the higher end, so it is only a +1 for them, but I would definitely look lower on down if it was me. When it comes to the positions, are we sorted on here, or are we still broken? Oh no, there we go. See, I was going to say there is loads that you could do. Kamenvinga, actually, what about you? You go focus charge, what are we gaining? Nothing on obviously the dribbling side, 5 on the defensive awareness, 7 on the aggression. Again, it's the double upgrade that kills him for me. That it's just not allowing him to then go into another evolution until we get more than likely a paid one. I don't think many are going to go over that 86 without being paid, or it's like a one-off and only certain cards suit it. So something to always bear in mind. I would suggest looking at kind of like more your defensive side of stuff. I think you could get away with a midfielder if they've already got a nice balance of stats. There may be a centre mid, but I don't think this one's going to be based around more of a cam or a left wing. Even with the composure bonus at 82, I think you've probably got better already. Romero has probably got everything in this already, has he? 13 on the stamina. So you're getting the one upgrade, you get the stamina. I suppose it's an extra bonus. It's nothing crazy that you can get there, but 13 stamina, and then you could get the jockey plus if you put him in the defensive dynamo. Not terrible, but I wouldn't probably recommend that. No populous still. We go a bit further down. Let's just have a little scan to see if there's any cards that kind of take my fancy. Frimpong could be an option. He's not really been in much, to be honest. What are we going on him? 5 on the defensive awareness, 2 on the composure, 4 interceptions, 5 jumping, 9 aggression. I mean, if you have Frimpong and you wanted a new version, I mean, it's not the worst option you could go for. Again, if you're looking at more of the kind of top players here, then if we go a bit further, then you got Ake as well there. Ben White could be a shout in a fullback. I'm kind of thinking more of a DM centre back sort of vibe, to be honest. The fullback could work. Martinez, what would Martinez get, for instance? So we're looking at focus. There we go. you are looking at an upgrade of 9 stamina. So that's what I mean. The centre backs might actually not be the best shout, just purely on the fact that you already have got quite a high level of stats across the board. What about Walker, in fact? He's kind of staring me in the face there. 2 and 2. 5 defensive awareness, 7 composure. That's at least a decent upgrade for him if you're still trying to rock the gold card. It's the only evolution you can put him into now at the moment. You could have obviously gone and put him into some other stuff here, but that would have required you to have done it before it expired. So not a bad shout with Walker. I think if you are trying to get quite a right back in there for Walker, it at least gives him something, I suppose, at the very minimum. Hakimi, I think the League Gun's pretty much done, to be honest. Then if we go a bit further down, we already had a look at Mendy. Couple of specials. Van de Ven, would he be the option? I think he's got the upgrades already. He's had plenty of different ones. Obviously, you could put him into the defensive dynamo again. You're getting... Okay, we'll get the full upgrade from that defensive dynamo as well. So he's getting 10 stamina, gets up to the composure. Defense goes up to 83. It's not 85, in fact. 86 on a physical. Again, I mean, if you're looking at the inform, what's it in comparison? So you're losing 2 defending. Physical stays the same, but a few ups and downs. 3 on the dribbling, 3 passing, and 1 pace. I mean, how much is this card coming in at? 318. Obviously, yeah, you're going to have plenty that can go from the 86 there, to be fair. So, again, whether you'd have already done that or not is the big question. Here we go, we have got some populars. So we've got Walker, obviously. Mendy's going to be more of a name. Van de Ven will be a bit of a name. Okay, we've got a few others. Van de Ven again. Chiesa, no. Gyökeres, no. Davies, I suppose, if you're looking at a wing back, that's not bad. Baude, decent option. Okay, we got Varane, no. Romero, no. Konate could be an option. So we got him on the focus charge. What's he getting? 4 composure, 3 on the defensive awareness, 13 stamina, 3 aggression. I mean, if you're starting him off, but I will say, anything with Konate now I'd probably leave because we are getting this card and Liverpool are going to get it. So I would definitely probably hold off on any Konates at this point. We already saw Dalot, obviously Hakimi's up there, Kalulu. Then we go a bit further down and you can kind of see the lower end now. We got Di Maria, Mazzari, Mainu, I suppose, if you're going from the bog standard, but you might have put him into something already. And then you just keep going down. So yeah, I can kind of see where you're going. You obviously got a bit of Gomez if you're looking for him. He's probably due a card at some point, but I mean, might as well get the evolution up a little bit. A little bit of Suarez as well, a bit of Reece James. Okay, I think they're the options. I would look kind of more at the top variety at this point. Walker most definitely looks like the better option out of anybody by the sounds of it. So that's probably where I'm going to do mine. So let me know down below what you think. Who are you going to do? And are you still doing evolutions at this point? Let me know.